Alright. So let's start. We have a new mission today, and here's my streaming schedule for this week. So I was thinking, might do something totally different. The Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is coming out in next week, so we have some time. And I was thinking that we could play the Veilguard and the Stalker 2 on Saturday. So Thursday will be Deus Ex, and we are giving me Deus Ex mod and RSD version, and even using the RTX shaders. So let's see what happens. In the old game, very famous game and one of my guilty pleasure games. So I'll think I'm going to show it to you. Today we have a Sea Power, and then we are going to play U-Boat. But Sea Power has a Finnish Navy mod, which we are going to play. We have a fresh mission, very fresh actually. Did it? I designed it today, so it's pretty random, but bear with me. So I'm a developer of the Finnish Navy mod. It's a kit bash collection of units. Thanks for following for the Sea Power, and it's like portraying the 80s capabilities of the Finnish Navy. Thanks for following, Jell. And currently we have a mission that's based very much in the real life. Cabels got. The date is 1991.
Multiple surface contacts detected.
Current situation is that merchant ship has cut submarine cables at international waters at the Gulf of Finland. Since this isn't considered innocent passage, Finnish Navy has dispatched the vessel to the scene. However, the scenario, the KGB border guard is going to act. Proceed to scene and escort tanker to Finnish waters, act accordingly, ROE. Finnish Navy is operating a peacetime ROE, so use of force is allowed only if hostile intent is certain or protection of civilian assets is required. So we can't pre-shoot. And here we have a guard boat, and this is based in real life, but it's set to the time of Estonia's independence, 1991. So that's actually
Ahead 2/3.
if anything could happen by then. So in this scenario, anything is happening.
Ahead flank.
So we are going to full speed to the scene. We have also like a Helsinki class missile boat coming here. It started from the Pansio harbor. It's going here, and it's going to take some time to get to the scene. Let's make a sound check. Okay, I hope the microphone is okay. Let's eliminate that now. Now we shouldn't have like a double sound. Good thinking. And some of the Sea Power missions are pretty long. What are your future plans for the Finnish Navy mod? Well, it depends when we get like a proper tools. I mean, if we could add some more meshes, 3D meshes to the game, I could do something, because I have been doing 3D modeling as a work as well, so why not? You can do anything with the Blender and Substance Painter and stuff like that. So yeah, it all depends on how the developers are going to proceed. But Finnish Navy isn't hugely large. I can't add much more units because they are kind of boats, and they are kind of mine laying boats. So there's a few ships we could add, but not huge navy by any means. But publishing missions for the modification is something I would like to do, because it's like easy to stream content you yourself do. I have experience from the modification scene from longest time. I was with the FDF mod, Finnish Defense Forces mod, and actually did something for Arma 1 and Arma 2. Started modding as OFP, Operation Flashpoint. Hello again, James. So that's so I know that when you go nuts with the game and have proper modification tools, you can do anything. Triassic team meeting recently regarding tools that is not the devs here. Yay! Yeah, well, definitely if we want to, if you want, or Triassic wants to, people make this game as their own, they need to have like a good amount of tools, and that also means publishing some of the developer tools, which not all developers would want to do. Don't mind me. Vampire. Yeah, I was thinking of adding that sound to the mobile phone, cell phone, when you have a message. Vampire. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that's going to haunt you in that sound. Shall we risk the surface search?
Surface search on. Radar eye. Multiple surface contacts detected.
Okay,
Contact faded.
international
Track.
waters. These are probably, maybe. That's a large, medium, large. These are probably civilian vessels, but we are not sure because this is slightly randomized. And yeah, developing the mission editor to be like a bit more flexible and allow different kind of situations, like spawning units. That would be like great thing. Now I have been managing spawning units that I actually change the side of the unit, or I can just move the unit from other place of world here with the trigger. So that's how you can actually go across. But I don't think you need to go that far than with the Operation Flashpoint, that you actually go and build your own scripting language, because that's a tall order. Signaling Soviet bombers taking off from Salt Sea. There are additional comms traffic from former HCP or border troops channels. I mean, I would like to have like different states of the enemies, like if they were editor that what's the ship actually doing, like in opposed passage or something. But ROE, what's the enemy ROE? If I had like trigger like this, I would like to like now set the ROE for the red team to the free fire or something like that. So actually simulating ROE is currently slightly difficult in this game. So you need to role play, which is always like bad, because people computer games, when people play, then they want the computer to be the judge and they don't want always like a role play. Like if I know where the enemy is, I could like lob the missile at him or her. But we are currently role playing that we don't know the situation. What sorts of tools would you be looking in for, particularly for modding? So expansion of the current mission editor would be great. More options, more clear options, ROE.
002 is classified.
The editor
Neutral,
basically.
urgent.
Or maybe different kind of behavior options for the enemies, like some kind of tactics. I have been seeing some games having these, that you can actually set your units and give them some tactics. Like when you are, if you are noticing something, go to the. If you are like searching something, go to the full radar full for like 15 seconds, then turn off. Or if you are getting fired, go to the red alert and counter fire your missile that direction. Simple commands like that. So you could actually build really interesting situations by then. So I'm not basically baiting huge campaigns or anything like that. Yeah, some people like those, but I'm more interested what tools can we have. And actual chance to import 3D models to the game would be appreciated. I know that in the Cabels space program modding scene, it was made by actually publishing a Unity plugin, which you could actually make the Cabels space program rocket part and attach it to the Unity game itself. Yeah, it could be more robust.
7001 is classified. Neutral, merchant, surface, contact detected. Surface, contact detected.
I saw some pictures where the developers were showing like this oil transport that had like a huge cannons. So yeah, you could go that far that you're actually giving like a player chance to make a new ships out of the old parts. That would be technically possible, but I don't know if it's like something you can sell to your team, sell to the Triassic team that hey, this is what we could do, because it's always like we can do everything, but we have like a lack of resources always. We could do anything, but we don't have time to do everything. That's a Todd Howard quote. Because you can actually see when it's easily moddable, and I think the text files were easily moddable. There were even some guidelines how to do it. So if you know the Unity, like I do, a bit of Unity, I teach about it, so that's why my day job. So that means that I can actually make an educated guess how the things have been done. Although I don't know the whole full print out of the game and what objects I can now use. Like I saw in Ivan Rogov, the landing ship had this BTR model on the deck, and I was thinking how could I get it? Well, it's a cargo, so yeah, I would like to have some APCs. I did serve my time in a Finnish army, so that's why I'm like pretty avid of doing the ground forces, and probably would do more options. What stuff we have, like I can show you. When you get like a chance, this is one of the newest additions to the Finnish Navy mod. So I basically added the shoulder fired SA-7, which is I use actually a naval version of it. And then we have a tow missile, tow launcher from the Bradley. I actually took it. It's a the PSD Ohjus MM83 is the tow designation in Finland. So I like to pick and choose what I can realistically use. Finns had like a T-54s, so one of the versions of the T-55 is now T-54. Haven't added the heavy machine gun to these yet, but I will at some point. Hard focused on optimizing and reducing bugs. Yeah, that's how it goes. Save load systems are in the works. Yep, that's definitely what you should be doing. It's like what I try to explain to my students is that when you are giving modability to the game, you are actually putting a lot of resources to make it moddable. And that's a load of work that you can actually use that load of work to something else. But since you are making a conscious decision, development decision, that you are making this open-ended as possible, that's a lot of extra work. So you can't expect, the player shouldn't expect that there's like a campaign and all sorts of stuff, because all that effort went to the making this moddable. But I think this mod is actually showing pretty nicely what's the current situation, and what I would like to see implemented in the game personally is mine warfare, because there's like active mines, influence mines, bottom dwelling mines. That's a crazy amount of weapon systems and they are pretty important for Finnish defense forces. That's why. So some nice things to actually make the mine warfare like a much more better. Soviet border troop ships causing implementing release of illegally seized vessel. Consequences are not complying are serious. Some include breach in violation maritime laws. Turn your heading 000 towards Finnish waters.
Friendly merchant.
Okay. And the mission is starting now. I noticed that I can't actually always like select this under the text.
Turn to course. 3, 5, 6. Hell my.
Let's
Secure
go
the
direct.
surface search. Radar eye. Ahead flank. Contact faded. Track.
Okay, there's something coming from the south. They might be fishing vessels. And that's actually this ship radar that picked them up. Are these hostile? Basically, we are not, according to the current scenario, allowed to shoot first. Sucks to be me. If you want to hear about great things, the formation editor is actually pretty good. Well, some small bugs. And these units should be able to like navigate in more narrow waters, because this is Baltics and Gulf of Finland is full of small islands, which you need to.
003 is classified. Neutral merchant.
That's a good thing. You could certainly use some more flair. I'm more like partial to the having like a pretty simplistic UI myself. Okay, we can actually go. Oh, stop.
I'll stop. Maneuvering eye.
But it helps when I actually teach game design and game development as my daily work.
Stream the towed array. Sonar eye.
And have a experience of modding scene. Okay.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye.
I used to work in a teacher gaming LLC. We were bringing the commercial off-the-shelf games to the classroom. One of our products was my education version of the Minecraft EDU. That was before the Microsoft actually bought them, and Minecraft Education Edition is a different idea, different product, but quite well the same idea our company had. Are you a game developer? Do you Stack Overflow at all? I think the Stack Overflow has been like going lower and lower from the priority list because AI. So in a school environment, we got to use AI, and we are trying to teach the students to use it responsibly. But it's like well, it's current modern day. It's like baked to everything now, the AI. But yeah, used to be on the game industry, but I think I'm not doing the more safe work, teaching stuff. I think this ship could like just hide here, if possible. I wonder if the enemy has, like, in this scenario, enemy has any missile boats. So Stack Overflow has a same issue than the AI has. That if you go and search for the answer, you can get an answer, but it's like too hard for the junior junior developer.
Air, contact detected.
Fudge. That came close.
Contact faded. Track. Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye.
Hope there's a submarine. That's interesting. Just started writing a Stack Overflow in the communications and PR, so great insight. Yep. Yeah, it's like well, you can think about if you are like
Turn to course.
let's say a junior developer. You're just learning to code C#. In our school we are teaching C# first, and there has been like a much of debate, but yeah. So you want to like have an answer to certain questions. You don't want to like know everything you could do with the code. Okay, that might have been like a civilian aircraft. Also, we don't have radars active here.
Air search on. Radar eye.
It should be
Multiple
on.
Air. Contacts detected.
Yep. So Helsinki used to have like these SA3 Goa systems, 2 batteries.
Air search on. Radar eye. Air search on. Radar eye.
And then we have an airbase as well. That's probably like a civilian airplane. 6,000 feet. Yeah, probably civilian.
Ahead 2/3. Maneuvering eye.
I think the game is now being like a, or we have a good luck. Okay, there's something going here. Border guards are coming from here, so KGB boats, and they are $15 knots, and they are doing. There's a 4 knots, so that's probably like a fishing boat.
7008 is classified. Neutral, merchant.
That's not answering. Probably hostile, but nobody has shot anything yet, so we can't actually. But there's a possibility that there's like a submarine. So I went and made like a 50-50 chance for different groups to exist. So this is pretty hardcore randomized, but can happen. Yeah, missile boats were like a inferno.
Turn to course. 084. Hell my.
Might be a recon plane, or it might be like a civilian plane here. Does not respond. Cannot communicate with track 7005. Okay, it's a large one. different sides for the game would be like a great thing. Just blue for and red for, and civilian is like slightly hard. We need the resistance from the Operation Flashpoint. And new navies. I mean, Swedish Navy would be like really
Surface, contact detected.
okay. That's slightly alarming.
On station. Ahead standard. Maneuvering eye.
I could make this a bit more harder. Just add some more missile boats. Okay, so something is coming from here. And not flying dark. It's a plane. Little R boat is already having a lot of stuff to do. I think there was something here. I could actually show this mission with the missile bolts turned on, because that's like a you get missile very easily. That's coming right after us, so that's probably hostile. The 23s on the AK mods are kind of cursed, but I love it. Yeah, that's we didn't have much of choice here, but it works. I mean, to be fair, the R-boat mount isn't much different, and Finnish Navy seems to like these 23s a lot. Even the newest ship have a 23, so. And with the new versions, the new versions, they are actually coupled with the anti-air radar, so they are actually pretty effective. The spread is quite right in this game, so they are using pumping air full of lead, but it's like the circle dispersion is pretty high. So that's probably like a torpedo boat that's coming from here. Torpedo boats. The question is, do they want to follow us to the Finnish territorial waters? So in real life, it's like something like this. One of the latest missions we played, we were actually like invading the Estonian waters and shooting the land attack missiles to the missile base around here. Let's launch the fighter to be on the safe side. I like how they don't bother to close the hatch before on the runway. Oh, what? Oh no, watch.
Turn to course.
That's actually a
2,
bad thing.
9, 8, turn to course. 0, 1, ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
That's a way calmer.
I'll stop, maneuvering eye.
I'll stop.
Turn to course. 3,
or we can
7,
actually go
hell
to the...
my. All back, emergency. Turn to course. 0,
So we have a
2,
submarine
6,
here.
hell my.
And everything was going so swimmingly.
Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye. Contact faded. Track. Turn to course. Turn to course. 3, 5. All back. Emergency. Maneuvering eye. I'll stop. Turn to course. 0, 7, 0. Hell my.
It's a simple weapon, so it can be defeated by just going full stop. Ship has still like a speed, so we can maneuver a bit. I did try to pit this R-boat here against a nuclear submarine. Yeah, junior developers do not understand the answers they got in Stack Overflow, because you need to understand they are like just starting the whole developer career. So that's why we are giving them advice: do not watch from the Stack Overflow. Rather, read the Microsoft documents, or like ask simple questions from AI which do not spoil the fun. Because you can spoil your learning by just using the AI to answer wrong questions.
I'll stop. Maneuvering eye. We're hit.
Ouch.
Прибыл на позицию.
Ouch. So they were like several torpedoes. AI doesn't help them understand, but just gives them answer. No, it depends how you use the AI. If you just give it's a problem that, hey, need to go to this, it's doing the job for you. But if you use the AI as a teacher, like dictionary, what's the dictionary in C#? It's going to tell you the dictionary is this. You use it like this. Okay, then you can actually type to the ChatGPT, please give me some exercise I could use to learn dictionary, and it's giving me some task. So that's the educational AI. That's okay. That's not the greatest thing. I think we failed this mission. So and this is pretty big question for the educational
Floating beyond control.
educational schools, how to use the AI so it doesn't like give you wrong answers, it doesn't lead you astray, and it's not doing the job for you. But yeah, it can be done. Yeah, but that's a good insight. Yeah, that's a let's try this again. So yep, it's definitely, because there are actually versions of the OpenAI that are tailored for the school use, and they are actually, first question they ask is
Multiple surface contacts detected.
Is what's your level of expertise? Are you like a intermediate? Are you a beginner? And then they like give me the scope where you need some help. Okay, so this is different scenario now. All things randomized. And we could actually, I should actually turn the radars on.
Air search on. Radar eye.
I don't think
on.
these
Radar
were ever
eye.
turned off completely in real life.
Roger that. 291. Air search. Roger that. 177. Air search on.
No,
Radar
no,
eye.
yeah, crazy cool for education and learning. Yep. The thing is that AI can't do. It can't answer to the simple questions. It can't. It doesn't have any creativity, and the logic problems. OpenAI engineers have this problem. If A is B, then when you ask the AI,
On station.
it might not tell you that B is
Air.
A.
Contact detected.
Oh no. And that's a big problem because let's stream the toward ray. Come on, you can do it. I wonder where you can actually set up the speed with which you need to.
Stream the towed array. Sonar eye.
Yep.
Ahead full. Maneuvering eye.
Okay, so let's try this again. So last time I kept
Contact faded.
our boat
Track.
behind the ship so I can actually protect it against missiles. But then again, we also need it against the submarines because it has towed array. This is like a testbed version of our boat. Also, I have this idea of making a new country for the sea power, and still couldn't get add properly the new country. But it would be Elbonia, which has hilariously bad military equipment. Already have lots of stuff to do for it, but yeah, it's like needs the sea power to support the adding of the new nations. Also, I would like to change the Finnish flag to this ship somehow at some point. Sensors.
Surface search on. Radar eye. Multiple surface contacts detected.
These are probably merchantmen.
Contact faded. Track.
I definitely sent pictures in the microprobes. Yeah, I haven't done it, but yeah, I should probably. And yeah, I'm in a Discord, sure. Yeah, microprobe Discord, but yeah, sure. Could ask some questions, but the future features will be.
Surface contact detected.
Let's go with the. He had like a surface search on. Because we are kind of being like a. Going to the civilian lines here, so you should actually have like a surface search. Navigation radar at least on. But most military ships have like a civilian navigation radar, so you wouldn't like from the ESM screen you wouldn't actually see it's a warship. It's actually it's using the civilian model of the navigation radar. So now we are not sure in this scenario what's the problem. The problem is that if I run the FAC to the ship, it will be hurt and it might get missile. But then again, if I leave this here to seek for the submarines, I can't get to the tanker in
Turn to
time.
course 177.
So I think the best possible thing would be like let's go to the ship and then search this area, and yeah, Basically, you can't defend the tanker from every threat. Randomly, there could be like a Soviet bomber approaching, but that's like a lot of. They don't have a missile, but they have bombs, so that's very nasty. Nasty surprise. Everything can happen when you randomize things. Also, we need like more small islands to the front of Helsinki. I think each of the capitals of the sea power nations that are like they should have like some level of detail. Okay, that's coming from our side. But let's launch a fighter. That's probably like a civilian aircraft. Oh, it's a airliner.
705 is classified. Neutral air.
Or maybe I shouldn't like drive the tanker too hard, because everyone can hear it. Choices. But yeah, I like these strategic choices. Does not respond. Okay, that's in there. Refuses to comply.
702
Okay.
is classified. Neutral merchant.
Yeah, that's answering.
704 is classified.
Okay, so
neutral merchant.
these are
Track
no
7008 is classified. Neutral merchant. Surface search on. Radar eye. Multiple surface contacts detected. Contact faded. Track. Track 7001 is classified. Neutral merchant.
Something down there.
Air contact detected. Surface contact detected. Air contact detected.
Does not respond. It's going 4 knots, so it's safe to assume that this is actually a fishing boat. Yeah, I sped it up. That's probably like a neutral. So it's actually a funny story if you want to like hear more about this R-boat, which is like a Finnish made, looks a bit like this, but not close. Guard boat that's used for ASV. There's like this random military history channel in YouTube. You should check it out. That guy was serving on the R-boat and is doing like a random Finnish military equipment stuff on the YouTube. Very informative. But yeah, he was telling like they had like this thought array installed for the test bed. I think this time we are going to try to sneak the merchant out of here. And let's hope that our missile boat is enough to protect us.
Track 7003. Contact faded. Track. Air. Contact detected.
Request identify yourself. Oh no. No, we can. Does not respond. Oh no.
Вас понял. Курс 186.
That's going to be late. Might be a civilian. We would have a SA-3, but yep, it's just covering the capital side, not farther than that. But the radar should like see several 100 kilometers, so surprisingly enough. Probably civilian.
VID track 7011. Есть опознать цель. Есть опознать цель.
Probably not hostile.
Вас понял. Иду на минимальный.
I suppose ship radios do not work in the same frequencies than aircraft radios or something.
Surface contact detected. Track 7002 is classified. Friendly merchant. Track 7011 is classified. Neutral air. Turn to course.
Okay, it's a airliner.
Hell my.
Yeah, it's going fast. Maybe they are in a hurry.
Вас понял. Курс 249. Ahead full. Maneuvering eye.
Okay, thought sonar.
I'll stop. Maneuvering eye. Surface. Contact detected.
Could actually deploy the thought sonar. It's going to help. Could actually spot something. I didn't start with the thought array out because
Stream the towed array.
these
Sonar
ships were
eye.
like hurrying towards the.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye.
Towards
Ahead
the
2/3.
target,
Turn to
so-
course. 093. Hell my. Turn to course. 206. Hell my.
Usually these ships don't bump to
Surface.
each other, but
Contact detected.
okay, that's slightly alarming. It's what we saw from the.
Есть опознать цель.
How much this has. How much the fighter has fuel? I mean, when it drops the tanks, it's like a pretty much dry for them. Okay, that's a. Yeah, we saw that it's like fishing vessel. There's something here which we don't know what it is. Doesn't matter. But there's like a small and semi-small, and this has like a very suspicious course. Yep. Then again, it doesn't mean that this fishing vessel actually has the same course. So just need to like we need to be on the edge. Yeah, last time the submarine actually got the merchant. It was false flag operation.
Contact faded. Track. Есть задействовать РЛС воздушного обнаружения.
They still can't say what it is.
Track 7013 is classified. Neutral air.
How far can we shoot? Well, we can shoot pretty far if needed. Okay, still no missiles, so we might want to like peek to the right side of the Blue Ridge and see if there's like any submarines. And maybe take some distance, because apparently this game does simulate the fact that these things are making a terribly loud noise.
Maneuvering eye.
Our boat is actually making a loud noise as well, so...
Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
So basically this mission can be completed without shooting even once. Without a shot. But it needs a luck. So that they don't start to spam missiles at once. Also, I like the fact that you try to avoid the collision, but sometimes it's like it goes overboard. They make a wrong kind of maneuver, because warships need to like be able to escort the big ones. So let's manually steer this thing.
Contact faded. Track.
Yeah, not this ship shouldn't have any reason to steer left towards the targets trying to avoid. So sometimes this doesn't like make much sense.
Прибыл на позицию.
You are loaded and it's always... anyways, I started blasting, yeah. The instant chaos is like choice from my missions. Because otherwise it's like taking a long preparatory pace, like a hour of gameplay, and then you have made some mistake, enemy knows where you are, and boom. So starting from the fact that somebody has started to shooting, it's like a very good start point from the puzzle or RTS game. Then you don't need to like wonder what's going on. You can act, and that's why it often in my missions goes to the fact that yep, you are being challenged here. Although this is a trap, this is a mission about trap. This is something that could happen, even today, if the Russians would want to manufacture some kind of incident. They could shoot their own tanker. The 1991 background in this mission is just the fact that yep, it could have happened.
Turn to course.
It could have happened then, but it didn't go because Soviet Union had like so many internal problems that they didn't want to start even more problems for themselves.
019 Helmi. Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye.
Then again, I could actually add some more gunboats or what not, torpedo boats, hiding behind these merchants here. So, but now it's more realistic that they need to start from down here, or submarine can start basically from anywhere.
Air contact
It is
detected.
running out of fuel soon.
Contact faded.
This
Track.
isn't hearing
Ahead
anything.
flank. Maneuvering eye.
We have had like a surface search on, so for the longest time.
Secure the surface search. Radar eye. Secure the surface search.
Okay, let's go
Radar eye.
dark. Now it's kind of trying to
Contact faded. Track.
avoid the merchant again. Let's manually steer it.
Turn to course.
It needs to go.
027. Hell my.
Sometimes these ships should like just go forward. Just directly forward. No thinking. But collision avoidance is firing up. And turning it to wrong direction. It is slightly hilarious.
Turn to course. 029. Hell my.
We would have an active sonar as well here. There's actually two different systems. So this is like a MG11 Stag's Head. Have been like in these boats from the 60s. And this is like a something utopian, a VDS sonar. Basically tailored for the mine hunting. Let's speed this up a bit. Can we get the ship to the finishing line? The chances of the submarine appearing is 50-50, so either way. Could go either way. Okay, what's the music? Music changed.
Turn to course. 001. Hell my. Contact faded. Track. Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye.
Let's stop to listen. This towed array should be like pretty good, so if we are not picking up the submarine, it might mean that it's not there. But then again, if I think it's not there, it probably is. So Murphy's Law.
Turn to course. 073. Turn to course. Turn to course. 066. Hell my.
Maybe these ships should like come to your skin much faster. I think I see some small things I need to rework with this mission. Make it more challenging, because why not? We lost one contact here.
Surface search on. Radar eye. Multiple surface contacts detected.
So
Contact faded.
basically
Track
we are probably like much
VID track 701.
more lucky in this case. No, so you are not going
Turn
to
to
do
course 359. Hell my. Contact faded. Track ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye. I'll stop. Maneuvering eye.
that. Is that
Multiple hostile
Okay,
surface
they are
contacts
hostile.
detected.
okay, the ESM that tells us these are hostile. They are ways off, so and not probably missile boats because we haven't had missile to our ass from there. Even so, we are in a good position. I don't think we have the
Ahead
submarine
1/3.
threat here, so let's
Maneuvering
go
eye.
flank.
Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
Technically, this mission could have Piero enemies, but I don't think that's not a probably. Probably these are pretty much against it. But yeah, let's make this a bit more tight. Although, as you can see, the Gulf of Finland is actually pretty, and Baltics, very very small place to have a war. So quite different from the having like a fight in Atlantic, where like you have lots of space here. Very different kind of environment and very muddy sound wise. This is soon out of the
Возвращайся на базу. Вас понял. Курс 191.
plot is the enemies are on the edge of the winning zone. Yeah, that could be. I mean, what I did in this game was, and this scenario, I actually placed these patrol boats and other enemies on the green side, so they were civilians. But when we get to the tanker and tanker switches the side, they also like switch side to the red team. So basically, after that we start to have like this possibility of the armed resistance. So you could have like basically submarines here waiting, and then you need to kill them with these RBS at 1200. So 1.2 kilometer weapon. Like I said, that one guy I used to study with had like a pretty. He was serving in the older version of the R-boats, so he didn't like really like his chance against the submarines with the anti-submarine mortar. I have a meeting, but we'll be back. Yep. Yeah. Have a nice day.
Вас понял. Курс 213. Вас понял. Иду на минимальной.
MiG-21 is one of those fighters you really can't drive slowly.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye.
Okay, let's listen. We are winning this. I suppose I need to change this scenario, so there's like always like something between you and the target. Maybe there's always like some submarines here. Then again, they can one-shot the merchant, so it's not like we don't have much of a choice here. Yeah. Hard choices. How hard scenario this should be. But yeah, I like the fact that there would be like a scenario you can complete without shooting. Can't hear anything.
Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye. Surface search on. Radar eye. Multiple surface contacts detected. Secure the surface search. Radar eye. Contact faded. Track.
Okay, that's a merchant.
7022 is classified. Contact faded. Track.
It's a merchant. And there's a Kiki delivery service. That's from the certain anime girl. And this was in a Danger of Waters as well. They had like Kiki's delivery service. Kaiji. Yep.
Прибыл на позицию.
Do you know what would be cool? Hidden minefield. That would be like a pretty great here. I mean, submarines can actually spread minefields, so that could be like a very good practical joke.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye.
Okay, so that's a mine clearer here. Trying to steam. Very okay, 4 knots. So it was pretending to be the fishing boat. Escort mission complete. Now the boarding can be gone. I could actually make a second mission out of here. So this is a mission under development. I will publish it with the Finnish Navy mod when I have a chance. I have a couple missions that I'm going to make, and yeah, definitely let's change the game. So what we had today as idea is to play U-boat next, and it's going to be like a 1941 campaign and Black Pit. So we are fighting the American escorts. It has had like a new update with the new damage models for the ships, sinking animations, and they do Titanic thing. But next this week we are going to play Deus Ex with the modifications and RTX shaders in Thursday, and Saturday it's going to be Veilguard and Stalker 2 in the evening. So I changed this streaming schedule a bit because we are going to get like a Kingdom Come delivers next week. So onwards to glory. I'll see you in U-boat, and need to restart this stream, so bear with me. Let's get back to the gaming in a little while. I think it's going to take like 15 minutes or so. Bye.